And who are you? The proud of sad. The I most bow so low, and only a cat in a different coat. The only truth I know, and slowly spoke, and slowly spoke. Glory of Castamere, I bound to know there's no one there to hear. Okay. Alright. Alright. Everyone. Yeah. I have to say that Hi Zaga, got over here, how are you, hope everything's going? I have to say I've made myself a nice drink. Some lemon juice, cola, and whiskey. So we are cool. I'm going to actually add more cola as we'll be talking. My recipe: 30% lemon, 70% vodka. Let's fucking go! Come on. Yeah, this is actually... that... And some coke if you need to wash mouth. Fuck the coke, use some... I mean nose, yeah. Fuck the coke, use a toothpaste. Nice and minty. Alright, let's go. Here we are ready to draw. So basically the plan is that I'm actually going to today stream a bit longer. We will see how the plan is going to go. I'm not sure. Most likely it's going to turn into... The plan is going to turn into smithereens because recently I've been getting really tired around the time when, you know, around the time when we are usually ending the stream, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to fulfill this promise. But yeah. Anyway, anywho, let's take a look. So basically, from what I see, and I don't see that many things, when we had no water at the dorm, one of my roommates washed teeth with coke, and I was like, doesn't it fit the purpose? It does. It actually does. Holy fuck. Washing teeth with coke. Why using coke when you can wash your teeth and use orange juice? You would spit it out anyway. Like, come on. Why wash teeth when we have bricks? I've heard bricks are really bad for your teeth. I'll be honest, I don't dislike orange juice on toothpaste. I have to say I've tried it too, and it wasn't really that bad. I have no idea what people are on, saying that this is the most diabolical thing to do. Come on now. It's like cold, but the freshness makes it colder. Yeah, actually it makes sense. It actually makes sense. Once I've actually forgot myself and put the toothpaste into the fridge, and I've washed my teeth with cold toothpaste. It was actually really super refreshing. I do recommend that on hot days. Nah, it was a joke. Don't do that. Actually, don't do that. It's going to be painful. I do recommend turning on the AC. Ah yes, the good old AC. Thankfully I have AC in my room, to be fair. I'm not sure what I would do without the AC, to be fair. It will be cold here. It's already cold here. Like, I've walked out my dog and I've already had steam out of my mouth and nose. Only one of 3 of my radiators works. Bro, why they're not working? Like, they've got some air in them? The air out, but only water came. Oh, so it's not the air connected, okay. Fuck. Oh, buddy. Hopefully it won't be problematic to fix. I remember once our radiator broke and we had to like actually break wooden panels. My pool boiler works like hell now, bro. I think it can also ruin your boiler, I would say. I don't think so. Like, running something heat related on huge temperatures constantly. I don't know. Does your thing also, does your boiler also have like a pressure thingy on it? I have a pretty modern one. It should protect itself, I see. I've had like an electrical one, it had like a pressure thingy. I remember once I left it on like... Yeah, it has pressure thingy, yeah. I remember I've once left mine on like 3, so it was like the middle. And the pressure went to like nearly the red one, the red part. So it was like nearly at the top of it. It's too much, yeah. It should be 1.5. I mean, it was like 5 points, right? Like 5 modes. And like the lady told, the landlady told me that it was like, oh yeah, just leave it on 3 and it's going to be all good, right? And I've woke up, I've looked at the pressure thingy. Modes? It measures bars. No, I mean like, it had like 5 levels, right? Because you could crank it, it was like electrical boiler. So it had like levels on which you could set it up, right? So it would like work on different, like, I don't know, powers or something, and the landlady told me that 3 is like the best part. It's going to heat the water and it's going to let things go, right? Oh, the temperature, yeah. Something like that, yeah. So like I've left it on 3 for a while because, like, you know, warm water, right? So I've took a shower and I leave the shower and like I'm looking at the pressure thingy and it's like literally at the line from between yellow and red, and I'm like, oh fuck, and I've turned it off, like totally. Later I've actually started to set it to like 2. You should not, I mean, 2 on, like 2 on, I mean like the levels. I've cranked the levels to the lowest possible. So like the temperature like dropped because it wasn't, they have pressure relief valves. To be fair, there was no valve there. So I have no idea. I thought you turned off the boiler. No, I've turned off the heating mechanism. I've cranked it down to the minimum. And that's how my boiler nearly exploded. There's a valve, you just don't see it. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Yeah, now we have now there's like a outside boiler for the entire block. It releases water if the pressure is too high. Yeah, I see. To be fair, that was the first time I was living alone, and I had absolutely no idea what was going on. It was like pretty late. My bathroom got flooded because that freaking valve was. Oh no, bro. Actually, once my bathroom got flooded, also when I was living alone, on the thermostat receiver, and it made it worse, bro. That's messed up, bro. Like when I was still living alone in the same flat that the boiler was, right? So basically, I've set up the washing machine, right, to like clean my clothes and shit. So I've had this thing that I was like working mostly night shifts, so when I was going out, I was setting up the washing machine to clean my clothes, and when I was coming back, all was like done, right? It was like cleaned and shit. Because I was working like mostly 8 hours, so it wasn't really that bad, because the mode I was washing it on was like, wasn't the fastest. I'm not sure how fast it was, I think, but like, you know, the clothes were still all nice and clean and smelled nice, so so there was no issue with that. So I've woke up, so I've, you know, came back, and I wanted to actually get my, you know, clothes and hang them, because when I would wake up, I would have like all most likely dried out. I don't know why, but clothes were drying out really quickly. I've had everything set in my room, so generally it was like quite comfy to operate like this. So basically one of the things that I've had was actually the how is it called? One of the issues I've had was that I've came back home and like there was an error on the washing machine. And I've like, okay, cool, whatever. It's just an error. I'm going to set it up again. We'll see what happens, right? I fell asleep. I'm waking up and I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I've set up my clothes to wash. I go back to the bathroom. I look at the floor because I have a weird feeling on my socks and I see like a huge darn puddle. Oh, it was the moment where I knew I fucked up. So generally I've started to like try to seek for some solutions, and I suppose there was something wrong with my washing machine. I think there was like a piece of like, I don't know, wood or something. I don't know where from. Maybe like the previous tenants had some wood on them and it fell in, and when I was using the washing machine it clogged the thingy. Because like what helped, like there was like a panel at the bottom of the washing machine, and when you open this panel that you have like some sort of like a cork, right? So I've started to like, you know, roll the filter, because it was like a filtering mechanism. It was like a it was like a turbine or something like that. It was like a mill. So I've started to like rolling around, and like piece of wood actually like hooked on the screwdriver, so I've pulled it out, and after that it was actually working fine. I don't know, I still have no idea where the wood could come from. For sure it was the previous tenants. Hi Rengoku, good to have you here. How are you? Hope everything has going. So yeah. Welcome back, welcome back. Not enough cash, strange. I'm silly. Hi silly, I'm Davis. Fell for it, for the oldest trick in the book. Bro, how could you actually? Gotta go, sleep time school tomorrow. Alrighty, Rengoku, alrighty. Teehee. Bro. I actually have some troubles with this shading. I need a better thing going on here. Bro, actually didn't receive the phone call from the lady that's supposed to call me. That's so messed up. Like, I was waiting, really. I was actually waiting. That's why the stream in the afternoon wasn't really as long. I mean, I know, like, that probably she forgot or she was busy. But it was what, Friday? I think? What is today? No, it's Saturday, actually. Yeah. It's Sunday even. Maybe by tomorrow she meant Monday. I don't know, we'll see. She wanted to have a meeting on 3rd. If that wouldn't be enough, my stylus is actually acting up again. Come on. What's going on? Every single time when we are like at very specific stage in the environmental art, the stylus is acting up. There are like other things going on. I repeat, this is an authenticity test designed to combat automated streams and bots. What the fuck are you talking about? Bro. Authenticity test. Dude. Bullshit, yeah. Some dumbass just trying to... As if like anyone is doing a freaking AI streams. Come on, dude. You have, at this point... What's the problem with automated streams? I mean, a lot of people just want to have like a human connection. And automated streams are like something that people don't really like because there's no chance to like have this contact. I would say that it's most likely that a lot of people just want to have either a hope that they are going to have any sort of connection. My stream bot would pass this test, yeah. Like, any AI bot would actually pass this test. Like known AI streamer Neurosama would actually be able to pass this, and that's actually confirmed AI made by Vedal. Like I understand like trying to be funny, but like seriously that sounds like one is more primitive than Neuro, but kinda does the same, yeah. I do have a Viroid model. Oh yeah. There's stories when nothing else happens, I see. Should I actually be doing that? I don't have many stories though. Wait, I think I know what I have to do here. I didn't really wanted to do that, but I guess at this point I kinda have to. I always screw up the pelvis torso ratio somehow when drawing, I see. This is actually something very specific because those can vary depending on people. Like if you say that you've screwed up, most likely I understand that you just didn't achieve what you wanted to achieve. Because like torso can be real and pelvis can actually differ a lot. So, no, it's fucked up, okay? So basically you can start from like 1-to-1 ratio, so it's like a tube, right? So pelvis and torso are of the same width. Here sent you, okay? Let me check. To be fair, if you would just make, because it's like you have kinda this shape, right? If you would just add a line here, there would be no issues with that. Actually, or like round out this part a little bit, because that's like the only issue. And the pelvis is one is half, one tooth. yeah, 1 second, yeah, a half, whatever. Yeah, I see. I mean, then this, some sort of like roundness that you have here, should be like flattened out. So basically the pelvis should look like this. Just fits 2 times into the pelvis. Listen, that's like Pixar mom's body build, am I right? Yeah. That's a-okay. Bro, I don't know what's up with this. And again, I'm not sure why my stylus is losing connection with the graphic tablet. It should be electromagnetic. It's like, why I draw randomly cheeks with masks and guns? I mean, you've mentioned you've liked Ghost in the Shell, right? Or was it someone else with them too? Bro. Maybe you have some secret. Yeah, but it has nothing to do with it. Okay. Maybe your brain is trying to tell you something. Oh, were I so similar? Oh, fuck. What's that? I think I figured it out. What's... Well, okay. What is it? Okay. About child assassin, I see. It was a really cool and motivational one. I see. That makes a lot of sense. Actually, the design is really fitting. Edgy thematics. There we go. Or not. Fuck. Okay, no. Okay, whatever. That won't help. Also, there's a huge time skip and they grow up somewhere mid-season. What? Okay. That's weird actually as for anime. Usually they tend to... It has similar feeling to Black Lagoon. Oh. Actually, Black Lagoon is something that a lot of people were recommending me when I was still in the anime era of mine. You know, when I was like constantly watching anime. Lagoon is one of the best ones if you don't mind a little depressive vibe with a lot of comical stuff. A lot of action and strong language and alcohol and a lot of killing. I've seen a Kamega kill. It's literally anime where the main heroes are dying. It's just a one huge dying fest, to be fair. Yeah, I like all of them, yeah. The MCs don't die, I see. Yeah, but like, you have a lot of laughing and stuff. But, you know, there's like the depressive note when the hero dies, right? You have more like an immersive feeling of powerlessness, I see. I might actually check Black Lagoon then. I remember I've seen a Kengen Tompa Gurren Lagann, something like that. I have no idea really how to really read this title generally. Kengen Tompa Gurren Lagann. There we go. I think that was a good one. Too. Like, you have a lot of, like, you know, laughing fits and stuff, but the anime itself is really depressing. Speaking of depressing anime, yeah. One, but it's only depressing until you figure out what you're saying. Okay. Steins Gate. Okay, that makes... I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think I know what you're talking about. You told that you haven't seen it, Steins Gate? Yeah, I haven't seen the Steins Gate, but I think I know what you're talking about when it comes to the idea of until you know what you see. Not sure about the idea of the anime, but like the general idea itself. More like until you figure out the correct sequence of what you saw. Oh, okay. It's kinda mind-boggling, okay. I remember there was an anime where dude had like a power to... how do you call it? Dude had like a power to actually... take over someone's body. And generally people had like their own powers, etc. Until certain moment, you have no idea what exactly is also happening in this anime. It's also kind of depressing to draw a chart about what happened and it filled an A4 page, bro. That's actually crazy. So yeah, like the dude could enter someone's body, like someone's consciousness, but his original body was losing the consciousness, so he couldn't actually do anything when he was in an actual danger. But over time, it like kind of gets a bit more intense and also mind-boggling because you have no idea what's exactly happening until it hits you. It has like elements of a time loop. I do recommend it. I don't know the name of it though. I'm not even sure if that anime was real or not. That was a really crazy moment in my life. Has multiple of those interfering with each other, I see. I have to see it, actually. I love anime like this. Durara is also really crazy. If you liked Steins Gate and like you like generally anime that has like a lot of like, oh, there are, you have to like set up pieces of the story into like chronological order, I do recommend Durarara. I really loved it. Every single episode or even half of episode is about something else. And it feels like you're jumping between like different stories, but it's actually one long story, and by the end it's like everything. The problem is that you will ask questions because you won't understand until the end. Same in Durarara, actually. It's like 30 times more complex than Ergo Proxy. Okay, I'm interested even more. I actually like the way how Ergo Proxy had its story made. What? There's no Steins Gate here? No anime of that title was found. Oh, okay, because I have Steins Gate on my list already. I've totally forgot about that. 132 anime, let's go. I've totally forgot, like, no jokes, that I've got that anime already on my plan to watch list. Before you watch it, yeah. Should I watch? It's very important, the sequence, okay. Watch first season but not the last episode. Okay. That will be funny. Okay. Watch second season and come back to the first season last episode, I assume. Alright. And the last episode of the first season, alright. Gotcha. It makes everything clear? Alright. At the end. I will do so, just for the clearance. If you watch the last episode before the second season, you will think that the second season fucks up everything established. Oh, okay. That makes things even more clear. Actually, I like anime that are doing this. I have a friend that is hating such things. He always says that the story is supposed to happen from first episode to last episode, and the seasons shouldn't really affect each other. But I like the way that, for example, we are getting to understand certain part between, let's say, episodes. Like, because there's, for example, let's say like a time skip, so to say, or we get to know certain parts. It can happen in sequence in this anime, yeah. Exactly, because like you don't exactly know the entirety of the idea of the time in a certain anime. You don't know what you're watching. You can watch episode that is like 5 months after the last episode, you know? Most things happen in parallel and the causality of a lot of stuff are reversed, yeah. Like mixing predestination with Looper and with Tenant, yeah. I actually, I don't know why, but I actually want to watch the entirety of that movie series where people are dying in funny, creative ways by death and they have to cheat the death. I don't know what's the name of it. We call it to cheat the destiny. Last Destination, yeah, exactly that one. Thanks. I want to watch the entirety of the Last Destination series. I don't know why, it just popped up in my mind. Like, hey, actually, you haven't really seen this in a long time. Like, oh yeah, thank you. That makes sense. So butterfly effect movies, yeah, I love those. I love the general concept of butterfly effect. Actually, actually, my story, so like the story with Davis, is actually based off of the butterfly effect. There's like a lot of things that if you would change, it would actually have a huge impact on the entire story. I've done it because I want the game based on this story to be actually based on people's choices with many different outcomes of their choices. I love the concept of Edge of Tomorrow. I haven't seen Edge of Tomorrow. Do you think there's Last Destination on YouTube? Well, I have a website. You do? Yar. I wouldn't mind, actually. I could watch Joker, actually. 2. Or maybe I won't, because actually, apparently it's pathetic compared to the first part. Oh, it's Final Destination. What? Is it actually spelled like this? Not last but final. Oh, okay. Final Destination. Yeah. Send a link, thank you. Nice. Also have a site for series. Have you seen Westworld? Nope. It's the kind of series where you don't know the timeline and it can generally trick the watcher. I used to be onto those stuff, but this one tricked me in the first season. And tricked again in the second, despite I was prepared. That's interesting. I really like anime that are requiring some brain power, and like series generally, movies and stuff, even games. For example, all the is the one, yeah. Generally, the main thing that, for example, I liked in the Phoenix Rising, it's like it's a game, was that you could walk around and get some stuff by completing puzzles. I was really good at those. I was actually walking around and really quickly finishing every single thing. I've actually got to the very end of the game and didn't touch it, and I've deleted the game. I was so close though. I might actually download it again, maybe make a long play. My main issue is that a lot of games that I'm playing, recently at least, are made to be played on the controller, and my coordination is not really the best. Life is Strange is also timeline fuckery. Stand up sometime and walk around like, what the fuck, I see. It's also timeline fuckery. Yeah, I've seen actually that one. I also like the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask because of the time jumping you can do. And mostly because of that, because I didn't really like the Majora's Mask at all. Personally, I just wasn't a fan. I'm having a rough outline for a game story with some time and reality fuckery. That's really good. When the player is the ultimate bad guy and doesn't know about it. Yo. That's actually crazy. I was thinking about like reversed storytelling. But I've never really thought about like, oh hey, you're playing actually because of the timeline and shit. The main hero becomes the bad guy. I've never thought about this possibility. It's actually crazy. I was thinking about, like, you know, the typical storytelling that you have. But you know how in D&D, DMs are usually like setting up, you know, hey, oh, hey, there's this old guy. You look at him being thrown out of the castle, and he swears that he'll come back and stuff. And by the end of the story, he actually comes back, and he is the ultimate bad guy, right? Like more or less like you are going through the story of that ultimate bad guy, starting from there, and you just, you know, walk around and start to think about why, you know, what's going on. Oh, we are one of those heroes and stuff, and by the end of the day you're walking up to the throne when you get the bad guy and stuff. But actually you are killing the dude that didn't do nothing, and you just become the ultimate bad guy. It would be more like a moral dilemma with multiple ending and choices. Either save the present and be the ultimate bad guy in the future and memories of people. Or doom everything. I see. Oh, like the idea that, oh, you've messed up the destiny? Nah, boy, everything gets destroyed kind of idea, right? Hey, yo, that's actually crazy. That's actually interesting. If you're generally doing bad things, okay. I have to say, this is actually interesting. Actually interesting. I would love to play this game then. I would probably get the classical one because the classical ending, because I don't really like to interfere with stuff as much. Like, oh, they are telling me to do this, okay, I'm doing this. It's the second playthrough. Also, it's partially cyberpunk story, and some parts which seem years are happening in seconds because virtual construct realities and brain hacks. Ooh. I like your words, Magic Man. I like your words. Bro, you know what's the best part? Because I've actually looked for a little on mangaka. Like, the best thing you can actually have is actually transferring your Vroid into the thing. There are long ass sequences and it's only a couple of seconds outside, bro. That's actually really interesting. Like, here's the thing. what was the game? Enter the multiverse, into the multiverse. It was into the multiverse. I've played the entirety of this game, and bro, actually the mindfuck you are getting by this game, and everything that's happening there. Like, you're expecting at the start that this game is like, you know, all cherish and fun and lols, etc. But you are starting to like find, for example, you're landing in the world where you walk around and you have like a bunch of zombies, and it appears that someone was, I don't know, actually stuck in a cave because it flooded and they couldn't get back and there was no one to help them. Or you find a camping people, etc. And like, for example, what lies in the multiverse? Yeah, that one. What lies in the multiverse? So basically, there's this concept that you are in certain universe, and this universe has like its own counterpart. So you have like, for example, in one part you have like a guy in the caves and like, oh yeah, so cool, etc. And you're like changing multiverse and this person is dead. And you have like this mind-breaking thing like, fuck, in seconds I've talked with this person and now this person is dead. What the fuck? Or you are walking around, you have like a camping and stuff, and you gather a notebook, which is quite normal, right? Like a diary, and like, oh yeah, I went with my dad somewhere, yada. But you have like a torn page, and you change the multiverse, you change to the counterpart universe, and you find a torn out page, and there's like, actually the father writing, not the kid, but the father writing in this page and saying like, talking about how his kid was beaten and turned into zombie and he had to kill it. Like, straight up, it's so mind-boggling. I love this game, really. It's considerably short, but I do have to say that it's really darn good. It's really darn fucking good. I couldn't really expect this kind of like mind-breaking from something as simple. And this is one, actually this game is one of the proof of concepts that that nowadays AAA games are far worse than indie games. Really, this game single-handedly is a proof of it. I can't believe, really, how good it was. Apparently there's an alternate ending where if you collect everything. I've actually skipped on a couple things. We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. True, yeah. That's fair, that's fact. This is actually truth. Bioshock Infinite, let's fucking go. It's about fucking with multiple dimensions still. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Also the kid and the Big Daddy, right? But there's always a lighthouse in a city. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Fucked me up a little. I might want to look into this game too. I haven't played it, I think I have Bioshock, but I've never played it. It was just sitting there. I was just sitting there for like an hour. Huh. Okay. I wouldn't expect that actually. I could not play more than 20 minutes with Bioshock 1, but Infinite was really good. Yeah, I think I've got Bioshock Infinite. I think I've got it because of the hype, but yeah, I've never really ended up playing it. Because I've bought it, then I watched the gameplay, and then I was like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to play it. But now I'm like, just playing and testing things, you know? Things that I would never really play, for example. Like, hey, I really like Borderlands because of that. I might actually want to play Borderlands again. Also, the world building and visuals are really good, yeah. I've watched someone like... no, it wasn't someone. I've actually, while searching for portfolios to games, I've seen the portfolio of an artist who worked on Bioshock Infinite. And like all those, you know, concepts and stuff. It's really darn interesting what you can find in there. Just play it on the easiest setting because combat is really boring, I see. Yeah, I will, probably. I suck at games anyway. Let me check if I've got the Borderlands. No, not Borderlands. What was it? It's more interesting than Borderlands, yeah. Bioshock. Yeah, now I've got only Biohazard 6. And Albion. I might have Bioshock on Epic. That's a bummer. Okay, I hope that this actually works out.
What you say? I can hear you thinking, man.
And I think it looked way better without this. I'm going to actually add like special effects like highlights on metal parts, etc. later on, I think. But yeah, there's so many different games I've never really tested out, so many different concepts, so many stories. And it was mostly because I was, for example, young, and my main issue was that I wasn't really, how to say this, I wasn't really looking up for games out of my genre, so to say. So I was like ending up, I don't know, like playing only things that were hyped, or you know, I knew that it was like, you know, full of fantasy wizards and stuff, because you know I was one of those you know, one of these kids that really liked the wizarding and shit, you know what I'm saying? So like I've ended up not really doing much. I spent way too much time playing WoW and Ragnarok Online before that, and SWAT 4 and Quake 3 Arena, I see. No, I wasn't really touching those, to be fair. Ragnarok Online was really good, I see. I've spent my time playing Nostale, actually. Instead of Ragnarok. Nostale, I can say for sure it was like a Ragnarok clone. I was even thinking about coming back to Nostale at a certain point. I met one of my GFs in Ragnarok. Hey, that's so cool, actually. I've met my GF in Dungeon Fighter Online, actually. And I've been coming back there ever since, every now and then. You know, just to see how the game changed over time. Hi Ray, got over here. How are you? Hope how's it going? We married in game and started to meet up on weekends because we lived in different cities, I see. That's actually crazy. Nice story, to be fair. I have pneumonia? Oh fuck. Yeah, right, before my birthday too. Fuck. Breathe carefully, yeah. When I was a kid, doctor gave me inhaler and antibiotics. The kind which makes you high, bro. I was like chilling for 2 weeks. I just got an inhaler too. I think it was Bioparox or maybe the other one. Oh, they banned it in 2016. I wonder why. I don't know how to make crust. Bro, it will be so cool when we are all going to finally turn into crabs. So darn cool, I'm telling you. Why crabs? Crabification, my dude. We're all going to turn into crabs. Because they are far superior than anything else. They can borrow. They can borrow, Zaga. I mean, lobster is okay. But crab? Hell yeah, crabs. Crab people. They look like people and taste like crabs. Crab people. But crab? Yeah. Crabs are far superior. They can live in really or look like crab and taste like people. Yeah, that, I think, I don't know. Nah, it still doesn't look like... Okay, whatever. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. What noise do crabs make? Sneep sneep? Sneep sneep on the wee wee. Wait, what? I only know that some crabs are making sounds like I can't wait to actually... Pika ramen? Huh? Fuck, I still haven't fixed this. Oh. Bro, I remember there was once like a crazy lady in a supermarket. She was like a... I don't know. She was acting like weirdly possessive. As she was like young, like probably around my age or something like that. So like, you know, I don't know. She was like weirdly possessive and stuff, like towards me, like as if we knew each other or even were together or something. And like, you know, I'm there with my mom. She's like acting really weirdly. And like, you know, I'm trying to get a bottle of whiskey, not even for myself because I've already had one. I'm like, you know, oh, don't come here and buy alcohol here. Okay, I don't want to see you buy an alcohol. And I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, is she okay? Did they hire like a crazy person? And like, we're coming to those like like self-checkout things. Boa whiskey. What? And like, you know, we're going to the self-checkout, and you know how you were buying alcohol in self-checkout and you have to like ask the person, have small pedals? Yeah, but like you're doing this, I'm doing this because it's like, you know, far away, it's actually like showing this huge, right? Because it's actually quite huge. I think I've made it too huge, okay. I think I know what you're talking about now. No, that's too much. There we go. So yeah, and like we have to ask someone to support us, right? Because we are standing there, we have the whiskey and stuff, and like, you know, she comes in because apparently she was on the duty to like support people on the self-checkout or something, I don't know. And like, oh, what did I tell you about buying alcohol here? Oh yeah, don't. And like, I'm sitting there and like, what the fuck? But yeah, it was crazy. I wouldn't mind having a stalking GF. What the fuck? Why? I have absolutely no fucking idea. Like a different cashier came in, actually like knocked us out. Were you underage? No, it was like recently. Like actually recently. Also like, lol, yeah. Like no, also nobody would even care about it because like I was with my mom, right? So like my mom was paying and shit. So like nobody would even care. And yeah, no, nobody here checks if the person that you are with is actually of age. These things never happened to me, yeah. I don't know, it was like crazy. It's not, again, it's not because I was underage, because like over here nobody checks if the person with the adult one is actually of age. Would rip off anybody's head if acted out, yeah. My mom is like really kind. Someone have to really fuck something up like pretty badly to make her lose her temper. She likes to road rage in the car though. Like if someone like, you know, does something idiotic in the car, like I don't know, we are driving and someone cuts us off, she's like swearing and stuff, but like, you know, it's not like she's going to stand there and like start screaming at someone or something. She's just like going to give a look and like ask someone else. Mine is stressed out, 0 out of 24, yeah. My mom is only stressed out when like some big events are happening, like Christmas or something, you know. When you have to stand an ungodly amount of time in the kitchen and cook everything, she's like always, oh, did I do this? Did I do that? Do I have everything? Did you buy, have you bought that thing I've asked you for, etc. Like, but she actually have her cool. I'm not as good with it. Well, like, I'm not going to act out on the lady, right? And like, there was mine just does stuffed cabbage a week before and we chill, bro. My mom does like pierogies with cabbage and mushrooms, croquettes, fish, barsh, like industrial amounts. Yeah, yeah, like industrial amounts, exactly. Because when she froze, you have stuffed cabbage over there? No, I don't know what that one is. You mean like Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Do you? It's like a leaf with like stuffing in it, with like meat and stuff. I think you are told. I think we have this, but it's called gołąbki. Like pigeons, actually pigeons. It's Hungarian food, I see. Yeah, she does also gołąbki. I know that for some I might not sound like having a stroke or something, don't worry, it's just Polish names. But yeah. She chills. Yes, yes, that's that. But without the sour cream. Santa Peak, yeah. Eat it with whipped cream, something similar to it, which doesn't exist anywhere else in my knowledge, I see. Yeah, we eat those, we have those, actually. We call it gołąbki. Let me take a peek. I think we have the same thing. There you go. But the sauce is more... It's actually thicker. It's more like jelly yogurt. Not really sour cream, it's more like jelly yogurt, I see. Don't really have sauce on them, I see. Where does the color come from then? It kind of looks like there's some tomato sauce, or it was like boiled with tomatoes or something. Paprika, oh, okay. Alright. I think in certain part in Poland they add paprika. There's no tomato involved, gotcha. Like, there is actually some... there is an actual place in Poland where they are adding paprika, but it's mostly with tomato sauce. Same with fish, like a fuck ton of fish. There is rice and meat inside. Yeah, exactly. There's rice and minced meat inside, and we add some paprika inside of them, or like different things. Generally to give it also some taste, but it's, yeah, that's more or less that. Also depends on the thing. Dum 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 dum. Is it actually too loud? Not that one, I see. I just like this song, I see. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this song is really chill, it's really good. Is me one of the Baki theme. Really? The melancholic flashback theme. Oh. Okay. For me, it reminds me of a Shinji's theme, Bankai theme from Bleach. But there are also vocals in his song. Who the fuck is Shinji? The one from Wizards? He was the one that usually wears a orange button-up shirt and tie, but he becomes a captain. Yeah, the one who can like turn someone's senses around, who can reverse the perception. Yeah, that one. That's the Shinji. I think his name is Shinji. But yeah. It was so weird that they took back the holificated guys. Yeah. But actually it was like they've bought themselves back to the whole thing. Because they've helped fighting with Aizen. That was the only reason why they took them in. They've made a proof that they can control that and that they can be, you know, normal people. And not some beasts, yeah. I mean, they knew that Ichigo, for example, had his holification. One of my fave Bleach scene, yeah. Why don't many people like One Piece as much as me? Maybe for a lot of people make hate on One Piece because the series starts in 1994 or 1995, something like that. So generally you have a the style changes throughout the series, and that's what people don't like, because they start watching the anime and it's like, well, hi D, welcome back, oh, hi, good to have you, how are you? How are you doing today? I'm doing good. And blocks it, yeah. Exactly. You're just chilling and talking and drawing a little bit. You know how it is. Just having fun. Well, yeah, a lot of people don't like One Piece just because of how long it is and how long it takes to see an art style that a lot of people now are saying, are now praising it for. Because actually you don't see that art style until, I think, second time skip. Because you have 2 time skips. I was always afraid to start it, yeah. I can see why. I can actually recommend splitting it in seasons. For example, my friend was watching it similarly how I do, but he was watching like 100 episodes per quote-unquote season. I don't work in that way, I see. I'm not very far in it, but I'm obsessed. I really like it too. I have to actually, after the stream, like sit down and watch some more, because I need 30 more episodes until ending of Arabasta arc. If I start watching it, I have to watch it until it lasts, I see. I mean, the anime is still coming out, so it might be actually a bit problematic. Your art looks so good. Thanks, D. Thanks. It really means a lot. There's still a lot of things that I'll have to do here and there to actually make things out. We're still in Alabasta arc, yes. It would mean that I won't work for weeks, yeah. I know what you mean, yeah. Actually, Ray, my way of watching it is a bit specific. So much details. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing my best. Like, for example, how else I could make rocks if not detailed this way? So yeah, I'm just trying. There's still a lot of different things that I can add. Like, for example, over here there can be some grass. Here can be some grass. I also want a paddle here, so there's going to be some more stuff going on. We'll see. We'll see. Yep. I just watch it whenever I get time to. Yeah. Like, I watch it by seasons because I would actually drop it. And I have and I'm watching anime only when I have time, so yeah. Now I'm going to have some time, so I can just sit down and, you know, have fun. Being sick recently gives me more time and watch One Piece, yeah. Exactly. Actually, exactly, yeah. Get better soon, yeah. Thank you. Also, Ray for you. Get better soon too. Not sure to whom D was saying that, but yeah. I'm also on sick leave, so I also have to figure things out and start watching anime again. You know, get myself back to it and draw. I might actually. I don't think I have anything to play. At least I don't think I have anything to play like this. So I believe it's mostly going to go the same way as always. I'm just going to sit down and figure things out after starting to work on stuff. I just watched One Piece last night. I see. To be fair, when I'm watching One Piece and drawing, I'm actually capable to push through really fast. And that's the thing, that's the issue. That when I'm starting, I can actually go really quickly through anime. I'm a bit further ahead in it than you. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I know the entirety of One Piece. I just watch anime because I want to be up to date with it. I know what is going to happen ahead because I'm up to date with manga. It's just that I want to see how it's all animated. So yeah, that's that. I'm at the Water 7 arc. Oh, I see. I'm not sure. I think you are after the thing with Ace, right? I mean the full fight between all pirates and Marine. Not sure. I think Water 7 was that arc. But yeah, I want to finish. I've been more focused on Sanji than anything. Oh my. E. I've made very small progress in this artwork today. Mostly because I was, you know, for example, getting rid of those things and like, you know, making gradients and stuff to make things pop off a little bit more, but yeah. Sometime your model will do the glitchy thing where it looks like you broke your neck, and I swear this is my third jump scare. Bro. Yeah, sometimes it would be like that. I don't know. I think it detects something behind me. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But when everything is coming back to me, I feel as if my memory is paralyzed.
Now let's see. What is the last thing you can remember?
I don't know.
Just making sure you're okay and alive, yeah. Yeah. I'm OG. I'm just... To be fair, I'm trying to look around what I can do here and there to make this area a bit better. I know that this is making things much worse, but like, I'm trying to figure out only this area. I think this shouldn't really have lines, and it should be like transitioning, so I might actually want to erase those to make it seem like it's transitioning from nothingness to something, because I think it might actually make more issues here. Also correcting this one, correcting the, maybe add colorful posters. Yeah, I want to add here posters and like colorful thing here. I'm not sure though if I want to make it a window or if I want to make it like a soda one, like a soda dispenser. But for sure I want to add something on the back here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, like, let's start with adding some colors and like colorful posters in there. Mostly because that wall is looking quite empty. Some graphic art too would look cool, yeah. But for that, I think we would have to start a couple new artworks. I can actually use little something, a trick that a lot of graphic designers are doing. You will see actually really soon. So basically, the idea is that you're taking, for example, your character art, right? And you're taking the character, you're placing it on top of over here, like somewhere, it doesn't matter where. And you just add some colorful text and you have posters done. So, for example, we can take one of our characters and we can add, like, you know, some random text here and there. How? Let me show you. For example, handle resizing so good, I have no idea, but I'm happy that it does. Would fuck things up royally at this point. Yeah, but like, look, this is exactly that. And like, if you see and it looks like from far away, it looks like meh. But if you zoom out and you see like, oh fuck, like, how? It's just typical resizing. It's just that. So you don't need much work on that. This is smart, I didn't think about that, yeah. This is something, this is actually, as I've mentioned, this is a trick that a lot of graphic designers are doing. I mean, concept artists. but also graphic designers. It depends what you're looking for. But yeah, this is exactly how they are doing this. They are just taking some of their older artworks that could be that could just do for a normal poster art, and they are just slapping this onto one of their works, and it's bada bing bada boom. You have it. Same for other things, like for example, when you have a banner for, let's say, a game, right? And you are making concept art, of course you're taking that banner and throwing it on some sort of a work smart, not hard. Yeah, exactly. Just use just use what you can use to speed up your process. That's it. Feels weird here, like in this spot. The details. Sometimes you have to actually spend a lot of time on figuring out your details, and sometimes you can just really quickly make them. No issues. There we go. The details are done. It actually makes sense now. You can even... yeah, to make it more stone-like. More stony-like. Okay, so next thing is actually probably going to be hitting this. But I think I'll be wrapping up the stream now. Tomorrow we might have much more time actually for ourselves. When it comes to, you know, streaming, because actually today... like, here's the thing, recently my father came back from Norway, so like, tomorrow he actually, really early in the morning, he goes out back to Norway generally, and yeah, have a pleasant day night. Thank you. Yeah. So I have to like wrap up because it's like 21:03 and they are going to probably wake up really early, so... So thanks Zega for being active in the chat on Twitch, thanks Rengoku, Anonymous and Ray and D for being active in chat on YouTube. And meanwhile folks, stay creative and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care and